Widespread floods shut down Metro Manila and nearby areas today. The southwest monsoon and tropical storm Mario dumped continuous rains, inundating low-lying areas, causing rivers to overflow and forcing thousands of people to flee their flooded homes. Classes in all levels and work in government offices were suspended, and scores of domestic and international flights were cancelled or diverted. More details from Fred Yabando.
Mario's fury unleashed heavy rains sustained for the past 24 hours, covering several regions to include provinces north and south of Metro Manila. Because of this, flood waters hit many areas of the metropolis. In San Juan City, 2 barangays close to the San Juan River suffered the brunt of its overflowing waters. The timely evacuation of residents by rescue teams of the city government and the Bayanihan spirit of volunteers prevented casualties. Food and medical assistance were provided.
Ito, nakahanda na po kami. Ito na yung almusal nila. Noodles at saka pandesal.
Napansin ko karamihan mga bata to, no?
Oo, yung iba kasi nag-aano pa, yung mga magulang nandun pa sa kanila mga bahay para mag-prepare yung kanilang mga gamit doon sa kanilang mga tahanan.
Many of the families were brought to a gym within the compound of the old San Juan City Hall, safe and secure. Most of them were mothers and children unmindful of the rains, a few just born recently. The fathers stayed home to secure their personal belongings. Mandaluyong City was not spared of flood waters from the rising San Juan River.
Medyo nabiglaan lahat, no? Pero we are prepared here. Naka-deploy lahat ng rescue namin. Meron kami mga pagkain, mga evacuation centers because we've already pinpointed areas na flood prone.
Calentong became an instant waterway, stopping the flow of transportation. It took courage for a few to walk on foot. Some crossed with the help of volunteers. The city hall and major roads close to it were also submerged in flood waters, despite an ongoing construction of a flood control system which will be completed in 2 years.
Yung City Hall, ito yung pinakamababang portion dito. Halos 3 barangay, lahat ng tubig dito na pupunta. So we are really very flooded here. At saka ang masaklap, yung aming flood control ng Department of Public Works, 2 years pa bago matapos. So you can just imagine, hindi makalabas ng tubig, naiipon. And the other thing is kalentong, no? Kaya ito problema dahil yung San Juan River, medyo kailangan na sigurong i-dredge. Nag-overflow na, so hanggang chest deep doon sa may part ng going to San Juan, no? Part of Mandaluyong, Haig. We have to evacuate at least 200 individuals in that area. And part of naman of the marketplace going to Manila naman, hanggang waist deep naman ang tubig.
Parañaque City, which used to be battered by flood waters, had very little of the agony and anguish it brought whenever a typhoon strikes. Just on his 2nd year as mayor of the city, former Congressman Edwin Olivares, with the support of the DPWH, dredged one of its creeks near the Ninoy Aquino International Airport along Sucat Road and built a diversion system to drain the heavy flow of water from other creeks and unload to the Manila Bay.
So ang ginawa namin, meron kaming isang diversion channel na ginawa na 70% ng creek namin doon pupunta. Yung dating creek namin doon, paikot-ikot siya, tapos 6 meter ang lapad lang, over-silted. Nag-divert kami ng creek ngayon, ng straight line, doon sa lahat ng creek going to Parañaque River. Ang lapad nito ay 24 meters ang lapad, 30 feet ang lalim, tapos 300 meters ang haba, connecting our creek to Parañaque River. So na-augment namin ng konti yung flood dito sa aming solusyon na Parañaque.
In Manila, the whole stretch of España Avenue was virtually a lake, making it impossible for light vehicles to travel the distance. Flood waters spilled over to the university belt along Recto and most parts of Sampaloc. Only buses and big trucks loaded with passengers homeward bound for work. The Philippine Coast Guard provided support in moving people to safer grounds. In Santa Mesa along Magsaysay Avenue, a stretch was also loaded with floodwaters. Crossing was not a problem since young volunteers, rescue teams, and even pedicab drivers provided the transport. It was time for Bayanihan Filipinos helping Filipinos.
Wala kaming kinikita rito, nag-guide lang kami sa mga nagta-traffic para magdire-diretso yung mga traffic. Volunteer yun? Volunteer lang. Oo. Pero yung iba, ginaguide namin para sa mga sidecar, sasakay, tawid lang.
For the People's Television Network, this is Freddy Abando reporting.